Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Kingdom Youth Network and Happy New Year to you. This is my first video of 2021, and I just want to say thank you for sticking with me in 2020. And we are going to grow and learn together in 2021. So, our topic for today is growth and goal setting. Now, I talked about goal setting last year, and as I started to think about it, I realized that it's really important that you also commit to growth and not just to goals. I heard this from John Maxwell in one of his podcasts or in one of his audiobooks, and he made mention of the importance of growth to the individual. So, regardless of what age or stage of life you are at right now, it's important that you focus not just on goals, but also on growth. So, as I talked about before, you could have various goals under various headings. So, you can have goals under spiritual goals, health goals, physical goals, community goals. There are various areas of life that you can have your goals under, but it's also important that you also make sure that you are growing as a result. And growth will not happen automatically. Growth happens intentionally. Growth happens as a result of your focus. Growth happens as a result of your decision. So, for instance, if you notice that you're someone who habitually just reacts to people instead of responding, you may decide in 2021 that you want to grow in that area, that you want to be more in control of your responses, that you want to be less triggered by people and circumstances. You want to be able to really control your emotions and control your responses and make a decision as to whether you're going to speak or not to speak. And so this is an area that you feel like you need to grow in. So maybe in the past, someone says something to you and you get upset and you just tell them exactly what comes into your heart, what comes into your mind, and you give them a piece of your mind as the saying goes. That's not always the wisest thing to do. I was listening to Bob Proctor yesterday, and he said he asked the 15-year-old what their assessments or what their understanding of responding is. And this individual said that when you react, you do so as a habit. But when you respond, you have to think. And so in 2021, I urge you to think about the areas of your life where you need to grow. Perhaps you need to grow, like I said, in the way that you respond. Perhaps you need to grow in your attitude. Perhaps you need to grow in your character. There are various areas of character and attitude that you may need to grow in. Have a think about that. Assess it. Write it down. So when you write it down, it helps you to focus your mind and your heart on that particular growth point. Okay? And so once you've written it down, you've identified it, begin to identify the relevant action points that will help you to grow in that area. So for instance, if, like I said, using the example that I used before, if you notice that you're someone who is very quick to react, perhaps you could write a note to yourself under that goal, on that growth goal, and say, whenever I feel that I'm getting upset by something that is being said to me, instead of staying in the situation, I'm going to walk away from that situation, calm down, cool down, think about it, and then return. And then you can decide whether you want to speak or not to speak. Okay? So that's an example of a way that you can actually really fine-tune the various aspects of your life where you need to grow. Because we all need to grow in different areas, but you can't take it all at once. But you can just take it bit by bit, day by day, moment by moment. Look back in the past, assess the impact that your words, your actions, your life has had on those around you, and decide where you need to grow. You can also get feedback from loved ones. And you have to be very careful with that, because sometimes people may say things to you that may actually weaken you and may not necessarily be so helpful. So whoever you go to for feedback, you have to make sure that that person really loves you and really has your best intentions at heart, and they're not trying to manipulate you or to make you into somebody that you are not. Okay, so you make your own assessment, talk to people who love you and get feedback from them, and then you'll be able to identify the areas where you want to grow. And so you can have your goals in life, you can also have growth goals as well. Okay, so these are my thoughts for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, from my heart to yours, do take it easy. Bye.